How are
Hello,
you doing?
everyone! Welcome to Tales Does Tales. We at Tales of Initiative play through Tales from the Yawning Portal with an Eldritch twist. But not today, not today. We're doing a different thing. But we are still me. I'm Matt. I'm still your GM. And I am still pleased to be telling this story with our delightfully daring and frightening fantastic cast of Haley, Sam, and Raz. Yay! Joe is unfortunately very sick today, and so we'll be missing. But we do have another installment of our Grimma's Fist side plot, side quest, thingamahoosit to go into today, picking up from where we last left off. Well, before we jump into our game, quick shout out to all of our sponsors, the amazing TA Maps, Emberwind, Buried Without Ceremony, Day 20. I'm struggling to remember all of them, but Fernway Dice. We got dice, and occasionally they crit and cause joy or sadness, either way.
Joy or sadness.
Joy or sadness.
Sadness if I'm playing against my own dice, usually.
Yes. Anything else we want to talk about before we jump in?
What's tonight's episode of Tales Does Tales?
Tales tells tales.
Tales
Everyone,
does tales.
we had a great holiday break. We're back in the new year. It's 2020 Tales.
God,
I
it's
don't know.
2023. What the?
Yeah, I'm not
I know.
okay with that.
I'm not okay. I saw
We should
if you're-
have flying cars by now, right?
I saw the new OpenGL news, which we won't get into that drama, but I just saw that it's like buy such and such on 2023, and I was like, oh, it's okay. I got a full year for that.
Nope. Nope.
No,
Couple
nah,
months.
man.
No.
Get ready.
Get ready.
We're here.
Get
We've
ready.
arrived.
Get ready.
Speaking of
Let's
getting
go.
ready, one more thing I want to call attention to before we jump into our game today. You'll notice that there is a challenge available in the chat. There is something for you to spend your channel points on called Unleash Doom. What
Great.
it does, we'll find out whenever you get there. Until
Great.
then,
Thanks, Matt.
It's barely anything to buy.
So just feel free to throw some points in there. We'll see what happens.
Or don't.
Or you
Or don't.
Or
could be-
don't. But
could
do.
be anything.
Or don't.
But do. But don't, but do.
Scared.
But do, but don't.
I'm scared.
I've already unlocked
Dippy-dippy-doo.
everything.
Yes, if you're like me and sitting on 40,000 points of Tails channel points,
Holy
this is a
shit,
great
Matthew.
opportunity for you to. I watch a lot. I can only buy so many wild magics on Fridays.
I
Yeah.
got 68,000.
That's a lot.
I did make it so that one person couldn't buy out the Unleash Doom. But
There's no options for me to buy, Matthew.
you can't.
No, this is what I tried to say.
Is it? Can you not click on the little challenge at the top and then go contribute?
Oh, I can.
There it is.
I can't,
That's
but I am
fine. It's
unsure.
okay.
Magnificent.
Community challenge started.
I have unleashed doom.
Ah,
Unleashing Doom.
well,
Where is
You-
it? Did you do this to us?
you've contributed a couple of
Yeah,
points to
I
Unleash
did.
Doom. It does have to get all the way to the end in order for Doom
I
to
could've-
actually be unleashed.
I could have paid for all of it just then.
It does limit you. I did do this on purpose. It's 2,500 channel points to Unleash Doom, and you can only do 2,000 from a single person. So per day. That's like a twit. Was it gonna let you? It shouldn't, but hey, this is why we test out new things. We'll find out.
We'll find out.
Oh god.
Okie dokie.
So
I
yeah,
do
keep-
not-
Okie dokie.
I do not personally have it, but it is
Do you see the community challenge started at the top?
no,
should be at the top of chat.
Mhm.
no.
Well, I can't help you.
Where is
Well-
it on mobile? Why is this
It might-
hello?
it might not be on mobile.
It might not be
Struggling
mobile.
through this together.
We will
okay.
figure this out as we go. But in the meantime,
In the meantime, anyway.
when last we told this tale, because this is the journey of Grimma's Fist, the motley crew of unusual individuals who have been brought together by Grimma Saltbane, the Underking of the Duragar. He sent you on a mission, you being Drew and Rami, along with Nessie, into the Underdark to recover what he called a silver ship. This is a small scouting vessel used by the illithids to move through the astral sea and conduct their various operations, both on the material plane and outside of it. It has apparently crash landed somewhere in the Underdark, and he has sent you out to recover it. On your way, you encountered a terrifying beast known as an Umber Hulk, a very large insectoid monstrosity that laid out some damage and nearly put a couple of you into the thick of it. But you have survived, and you are now finishing your short rest down here in the Underdark. You know that the tunnel lays ahead of you towards your eventual destination. What would you like to do?
So we did get a short rest?
You did get a short rest. You have
Okay.
completed your short rest. I am not so cruel as to deny that to you.
Okay. Thank you.
You have before.
Yeah. Well, I also
Don't lie to the
routinely put that
viewers.
on
I've never denied it. I've just made it a little bit more challenging.
Don't lie to your child. What are you doing?
directly to your child, Matthew. Wow. how dare.
Directly. Straight in the face.
I know she's sleeping, but no.
So, Drew, the astral elf artificer, and Rami, the drow monk. What would you like to do?
I would like to point out that I rolled 2 of my hit dice, which are d8s, and I only got 5 hit points back.
Hey, did you add your con mod for each of those?
Oh fuck no!
No,
There
what?
you go.
You get to add con mod for all 3?
For each dice you roll, you get your con mod.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay.
Okay, 9
I'll get
hit,
another 6
9 hit
then.
points. That's much better.
This is a
Hey.
beautiful thing to know.
Much better. Yeah, I rolled 3 times and I got 5.
Balls.
That's
Great.
yikes.
I got more from the con modifiers than I did from the dice.
It sounds that way.
It would be that way. Okay,
Fucking
What
bread.
are
But we're feeling a little bit better now.
we are
Good.
we are less bleeding. Less bleeding.
Yeah,
everywhere.
less blood.
bleeding. So what is in front of us?
You see this open cavern where you just had the fight with the Umber Hulk. There are pillars, sort of like stalactites, stalagmites that like meet in the middle. There's sort of that hourglass shaped pillar that are spanning from floor to ceiling this cavern, with a couple of other rock formations strewn about. It is now empty, thanks to you clearing away that nasty little Umber Hulk.
Fuck
The
that.
corpse is still sitting there, hulking and massive, but not threatening anymore. And there is the tunnel that led into this cavern behind you. That's where you came from. And then there is also a tunnel straight ahead.
Okay. I guess.
Does the Umber Hulk have pockets?
Yeah.
You can
my next
investigate it if you'd
question.
like.
Let's go. Let's
Yes,
look.
please. Yes.
Give me an
I'd like
investigation
to
check.
Check out the body.
Make your
Check out the
investigation
body.
check with advantage.
Loot.
For me.
Give
You
me a
want
loop.
to me to do with advantage?
Ah, you do
Okay.
it with advantage.
Sam, if you
Oh,
are wanting
That's
to
a
contribute
26.
26. Sam, if you are wanting to contribute to Doom, or anyone wanting to contribute to Doom in the mobile app, you just have to click on the usual like little channel points blurb, and in addition to all the other spends, it'll show a little Unleash Doom loading bar thingy at the top.
Nice.
If you want to contribute,
Please do.
please do.
I've got so
Um,
many Tails points.
With a 26, you don't find anything of like material wealth on the Umber Hulk itself. Looking around, you do know that like this thing could probably be scavenged, like harvested for. It's oh no, we are 75% of the way to Doom.
Oh no!
Don't look. Don't look at who did it.
Don't
do it.
look at who did it.
Don't look at who did it.
I realized that I couldn't do it because I wasn't logged in.
Hey, that's your problem.
I did it for all of
We
us.
fixed it.
Oh man, I'm so glad that I
Raz.
actually prepared what this doom will be. But okay, you don't see anything of material wealth on the thing. It could be harvested for like insectoid meat, but you know that that's gonna spoil pretty quickly. It wouldn't benefit you for rations. It's kind of like eating a really giant maggoty crab. But looking around the cavern, you do notice like scraps and bits of leftover adventurer here and there. So you do find a total of 100 gold pieces, like scattered
Ooh.
about.
I found some gold. Is it just me and?
It's you, Rami, and Nessie at the moment. Nessie is
Did Nessie wake up? Is Nessie going to sleep?
Nessie is in the corner and is just like, I think I'll probably just hold down the fort here and not venture too far in. It's I got banged up in that fight.
Well, here.
I'm sorry for that accent, Joe.
You could, no, that was great. That was really
You
good.
fucking country.
We can
I
use
love the
these
Irish.
when we.
The Irish.
Do you want me to
Wow,
hold
Limerick
on to
accent's
this
a little bit
gold,
more-
or would you like to split it?
Well,
We
sure.
can Split it.
Yeah.
Split.
I'll take some shiny.
Splitskis.
What's that?
How many?
That's-
How many golds are there?
How many golds?
Here, you get 33 pieces, and I'm going to take 34.
Ooh, yes. Finder's
Yes.
fee.
Yes, I found it.
That's how we do.
Yes,
I only took
Yes.
one. I could have taken 10.
you could have. You really could have. I wouldn't have
Shall
blamed
we? No, it's fine. I don't really want more weight, as you can see.
you.
Plenty of stuff on her already.
Yeah, what is all of this that you're carrying? It just seems very strange.
You'll see, I guess, as we move along. Just weaponry, really.
It's a lot of weaponry.
Yes. I
All
made
I
it
need,
myself.
all I need is this two fists.
Yeah, and Drew wants to hold up her fists, and like she's got the lightning gauntlets on, and she just.
Oh, nice. Yes.
Excellent.
Okay. All right.
Heading deeper
We-
in.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay.
Let's look for
Give-
traps as we walk on the inside of
Can you
this cave.
see?
Yep.
Fine. You see fine.
Mhm. Oh yes.
Yeah, you got your super dark vision. And
I got
Nessie is like
supposed to see
following along
everything.
from the back. Nessie is basically just like taking up the rear and is going to like watch this end of the tunnel.
I could see so good in this
No one's
darkness.
gonna get
I
us from behind.
practically- I practically read your thoughts.
So yeah, Remy, give me a perception check as you are moving forward to check for traps and stuff.
Checking for traps.
Looking for traps. Do.
Do-do. It's very weird having dark vision as opposed to Saoirse, who like can't see for shit. Said perception, right?
Yes.
22.
And do you have a light? Are you like are you lighting up the cavern, or are you just relying on dark vision?
I'm just relying on dark vision.
Okay, roll one more time to see if you roll lower, because you would have disadvantage instead of just auto failing.
What?
Because it's dim light.
But I have disadvantage in regular light.
No, that's sunlight sensitivity.
I know.
You've
But
got it
with any
all.
light. Fuck all
You've
of
got
it.
all of it, all the disadvantages.
That's okay. I rolled the same number.
Hey, there you go. See,
I
yeah.
rolled
the dice gods are
knew.
with you. It
Yeah.
knew.
today. Anyway, this is girlfriend
Proceeding-
dice. She treats me right.
Proceeding forward, this tunnel is smaller and almost more regular than the previous tunnels you were going through. And as you continue forward, you actually start reaching a section that almost seems like carved, like something burrowed through here really rapidly. The walls here are still irregular, but almost smooth in spots. And as you enter, I'm going to stop you there. Whoop.
Yeah.
And
stop me
as you
there.
enter, stop you there. And as you enter, you do hear, you do not see, but you hear a little like little rocks falling somewhere in the room. And we are going to do a very brief flashback because there's someone else in this room.
Hmm.
Sam, remind me of your character's name one more time.
Kech.
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 Kech. Kech.
Get the chech in there.
You have to really get it.
Really
Gotta
get
get
the
that
chech.
Enunciate that fricative. Kech.
Kech.
You wake up drenched. There is all of this like weird, like gloopy liquid kind of flowing off of you. And ahead of you, there is this like crystalline, jagged glass that has shattered in front of you. You are in a dark space that feels odd and like disconcerting, and it's an enclosed space. It almost looks like the inside of like a hut or a tavern, but the walls are this smooth, like almost river rock looking texture. Do you have dark vision?
I believe so. Do I not? Concentrates?
I think you might have blind sight from the
I
blind
have
fighting.
blind fighting
Yes.
for
So-
sure.
You are aware of your immediate surroundings a little bit.
Okay.
And you don't feel restrained. You feel like you might have been restrained at some point, but you are waking up, and the last thing that you remember is traveling through the astral sea and the ship that you were on being attacked, warning bells going off, and then a giant shaking as you were thrown against a wall violently. And you are now awake in this dark, weird, warped space with just icky wetness all over.
Ugh. And I'm just gonna stand up and like slowly start to wipe myself off.
Okay.
And just like take stock of what's around me, being as quiet as possible.
Give me a perception check. And Rami and Drew, were you entering this sort of cavern area stealthily?
I would be.
You would
20.
be.
I would
Nice. Go ahead and give me stealth checks, the both of you.
Relatively.
Got a big personality, but a tiny body.
I have advantage on my step.
Ooh.
17.
Give it the chech.
Heck.
This won't get confusing at all.
Nope.
That is a 9.
Kech, you are vaguely aware that other things are moving around. Not in your immediate space, it's very muffled, but you do hear a couple of like metallic footfalls, and like the scraping of like a wayward rock being kicked accidentally.
Can I like slink into the shadows slightly? Can I hide?
You can give me a stealth check, yeah.
Ooh, 25.
Ooh, you are feeling very stealthy. If you are on the map, you could probably move yourself, or at least you should be able to.
Amazing. I have to find.
I will
tab.
unpause for
Hey,
the purposes.
Patrick. You know what's funnier than 24?
25.
25! Sorry.
What's happening?
SpongeBob.
I know. I got the SpongeBob. It's just, I've never heard that line before.
What?
You've never
Amazing.
heard that
No.
line before?
I've never heard that play before. That's great.
Patrick goes to school. Patrick goes to school
Huh.
with SpongeBob.
I'm trying to find a place to hide. I don't know what's here.
Here, I'll give you a little bit of help. I'll move you over
Okay.
here because I think this will be fun and spooky. So you move over here and tuck yourself behind this like wheel well,
Yes, perfect.
and you notice that like you're very quickly ascertaining like, oh, okay, this feels like a ship. This feels like a small ship. It just feels like weird, and the walls are all warpy and fleshy and stuff. And you notice that like as you kind of duck down behind something, straight ahead of you is a humanoid creature whose head is buried into machinery that is just slumped over and limp.
Can I tell if it's an aberration?
Give me an Arcana check. I would say with advantage
Ooh,
for reasons.
I love advantage. 13.
13?
Yeah.
I'm going to say that given context, you would recognize this thing as some sort of aberration. And most likely a mind flayer. You are very quickly piecing together the fact that you are on an illithid ship that has crashed. And at that point, we sort of cut in awareness to Rami and Drew outside of the ship. You see on the northwestern side of this cavern, there is sort of broken in half with a long jagged scar going through one wall, a glistening silver vessel. It just sort of like, if you didn't know to look for a ship, it would just sort of look like a weird tube that's like 20 feet tall and round. But it is this warped silver glistening metal that is now pot-marked with all of these scratches and dings from rocks and stuff that has scraped it up as it entered this space. There's a big crack gash in the side.
Am I able to have a... How far away is the ship?
From you right now, it is... Let's see. 40 feet. 40 feet to like the edge of it.
Yeah, the edge of it. This is unfamiliar than any ship that I have ever been on or been around before, or am I familiar with these ships?
Give me an Arcana check.
Meanwhile, the rock is jumping out at my foot, and I'm tripping over it and saying, "Oh,
Yep.
fuck, God, it's not." They come out of nowhere.
Oh, dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You would recognize this as being illithid in construction. This is the silver ship that you have been tasked with finding.
Yeah. Am I able to... I more was wondering if I'm familiar. Like, I kind of figured that this was the ship. Am I familiar with these ships at all? Like,
you are familiar with like knowledge of and like recognizing it. You would not be familiar with its contents.
no.
You've never been on one of these ships because typically when people...
looking at it, I couldn't be like, okay, we need to fix this, or this is something that's not going to get fixed, or this is something that...
This is something you would not be able to fix easily, but you would be able to... You received an item from Grimma that allows them to like be able to like teleport here and extract it. They're not expecting you to haul it out. They were just asking you to like get here,
and
defend and
mark it.
secure the location and mark it. Yeah.
Doom.
Yes, it happened.
It might have happened. I don't know what you're talking about.
Doom.
Thank you, Scumbag City.
Thank you so much, Scumbag. As a reward, we shall now find out what happens. I would like everyone to make a charisma saving throw.
Fuck!
No! Did you choose charisma because we all have negative fucking charisma?
I chose charisma because that is the effect that you are keeping yourself from that is the effect you're resisting right now.
I don't believe you.
Is it a charm?
I will say you can have advantage against this. It's not technically a charm, but it's close
You
enough.
could say no. I'm just fishing.
I think it's within the
Fishing.
purview.
For survival, thank you.
What'd you get?
A natural 20.
Nice.
Nice.
22.
Very cool. Rami, what'd you get?
I was too busy looking at the fact that I have a -1 modifier to my charisma.
I have a -2.
Yay.
Oh no.
Yeah, and I rolled an 8, so that's a 7.
7. Cool. And yeah,
I got a 13.
13.
I rolled well.
Kech. You immediately, Kech and Rami, both of you feel this like just weird little awareness trickle up the back of your neck. And you, Kech, you look over to the side away from this body and your eyes follow it to what looks like maybe it might have been a table or like a it's some sort of basin that has been like tipped over and like spilling onto the floor. And you just get this sense of like, there's something in there I need. Rami, you're also being drawn inextricably towards this ship.
I think I'm gonna go check out the ship.
Yeah, I will
Seems
follow
interesting.
behind you. Going to keep an eye out.
Do I see this happening?
I would say you're standing up and you immediately see you don't have dark vision, but you two do. Both of you, Rami and Drew, you would immediately see a figure standing up in the ship.
Is that more important than whatever is drawing me? Or
It is you're still feeling that draw. However, like you're not just like mindlessly going for it. It's more of this like background motivation thought. But you're aware of your senses, you still have your faculties. You see the figure stand up. And I will ask you to navigate this role-playing scenario as I go retrieve my crying baby from the other room.
Okay.
Don't mind me.
No, the baby. I grab onto Remy's shoulder. There's someone there.
I see them too. Hello,
okay.
friend or foe?
Oh. Okay, so
Depends.
going for it.
Depends on what?
You mostly.
Well, whether I'm a friend or foe depends on whether you're a friend or foe.
Why are you here?
The ship?
What
Yeah.
what about the ship?
Is it an illithid?
I don't know. Can you
Is
come
I-
forward so I can see your face and see if it has tentacles or not?
Yes.
It does not have tentacles. I am
And we're friends, right?
intentionally against those with tentacles.
Okay. Well,
Then friend?
yeah. Enemy of my enemy. It's my friend.
Is my
correct?
friend. Yes!
So you are
Yeah.
not illithid, correct?
No.
No. I also don't have tentacles. They're weird.
I will begrudgingly trust you for the moment.
Well, you don't have to trust me, but we. Moment.
Okay, if you would like to come up here, there is a dead tentacle man right there, but I do not know what is. I have just woken up. I do not know what is happening here,
We'll keep
and
an eye out. Be safe and we'll move forward.
there is something very interesting on this table over here.
This ship is it seems very interesting. There's something that I feel like I need to go and explore the ship.
Yes,
If
I will join you with that, and I will watch your back if you watch mine. Yes.
Well, sure.
I'm watching both of you.
Yes, we're both watching each other. It's fine. It's a triangle at this point of watching.
Begrudging Not-
Watching.
Begrudging allyship.
Begrudging allyship.
Yes.
Okay. Well, my name is Rami. What is your name?
I am Gech.
I'm sorry, one more time.
I am Chech.
Okay.
I do not understand what is the problem. It is Chech.
How do you spell it?
K-E-Chech.
Kech?
K-E-Chech.
Didn't know that was a letter.
No, that was the letter. What? Do you... What language do you write? You do not know the Chech?
Am I racially insensitive for not knowing that Hech was a letter?
I don't think I'm one to weigh in here.
Chech is an
That's fair.
important letter.
Never heard the
It
name.
is entirely possible that you have not been exposed to my culture, but it is. This is a lesson for later. We can.
Okay.
My name is
But-
Chech.
Kech.
We can talk about the racial insensitivity or lack thereof that has been represented in this moment. But for now, let us go see whatever this thing is that seems to be so very interesting.
That's fair. I'm still going to be thinking about it though, because I think
I am not angry with you. I think we deserve to have a longer conversation later about it, but it is a longer conversation that we cannot have right now.
Well, I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you for holding emotional space for me to be learning in this moment.
I am happy to be the apparently first representative of my species that you have ever met, but it is an onerous position.
We tell
Definitely.
what race
Yeah, can we?
you are?
You could make
looking?
Arcana, religion, or history checks.
I have already decided that I've never come
Dirty
face-to-face
20 Arcana.
Dirty 20 Arcana.
Yeah, that's like a 7, so I'm sure whatever is
Right.
happening is not happening.
Remy, you've got no idea. With your dark vision, you can't tell coloration, but you could see like sort of like dreadlock hair and no nose, sort of like a Voldemort style, like slit nostril situation, or you know, a completely different character, a non-evil noseless.
Yeah,
Listen,
Villain.
not villain.
we cannot characterize all githzerai as Voldemort-like.
They are not Voldemort-like. Their noses are Voldemort-esque.
Their lack
Yes,
of
but he
nose.
lost his because he's a dick. We just don't have them because
That's
the mind
true.
players took them from us.
That's fair.
Wow. The mind
fair.
players took your noses from you? Was it like that
I got your
oopsie
nose.
daisy? Was it an oopsie daisy?
That's
Was
how
it
this
like-
whole
I do
war
not
started.
have memory of this. We have a racial memory of previously having noses. We no longer have the noses. I do not know where they went. We had them before the mind flayers took possession of our species as a slayer race. Is how
Are
they
they getting ready
referred
for
to
the
us.
tentacles?
I do not know. Perhaps it is the most delicious part of the githzerai body, but I do not. No
I'm
one
gonna
has
have to figure
ever.
that out later.
No one has
Wouldn't
ever.
you start
Well,
growing
there are no
more?
more noses to be had, so no one will ever know.
I
None
cannot
of my
believe-
people have noses.
So they,
We do
are
not
they
have
born
noses.
with noses? And
We
they
have
are
evolved to
removed?
not have noses, so they would not be cut off. That is my guess.
You'd think you'd evolve to grow more noses. So they
No,
could-
because then they will get cut off, and then we have risk of infection. We have many, many troubles. So we just have no nose, and then no cutting.
Do you smell? Do you have like? Do you have smell?
Yes, of course.
But-
I have slit nostrils, but I do not have nose.
Oh, okay. This is just. My whole brain is just
We're
being rocked
learning.
right now. Somebody played the got your nose game with you, and just literally took your nose.
Played for keeps.
Yes.
To an almost genocidal level, one would say.
Yes, to a genocidal level, they took the nose and they did not give it back.
They took the nose of all of my people, and we have no nose. It is okay. I find us to be more sophisticated without Xenos, and I personally enjoy it. I know many who wear it as a badge of absolutely fuck the mind flayers, but some people are angry. It's fine.
So, we have this saying with the drow, where like all the
Oh,
priestesses.
you are
and
drow. It is lovely to meet you.
Oh, yes, lovely to meet you too. But where the priestesses, you know, they are so like high up and revered that they have their noses stuck in the air because they are like so high up there, you know. Do you have a do you have a phrase like that, or is it still they have their noses stuck in the air?
I have never heard the phrase having your nose stuck in the air. We have
Well, it's because your noses are stuck elsewhere. But
we have the saying you are sitting on the highest branch.
Oh. But that
when
sounds more
translated
respectful.
to this language, but it has an element of being able to see many things, so it is slightly more respected, but they tend to be dicks,
Mm-hmm.
I suppose.
They tend to be cacks.
No, I am a kach.
You're a cack? My bad.
I'm a kach.
Drew, as you've been listening to this conversation, just watching the two go back and forth, you've noticed both of their arms have been very like as they're like talking with their hands a little bit, like their arm will lay at the side, and then it's just slowly drifting towards that table that is kind of tipped to the side. They don't seem to be acknowledging this body movement.
Yeah.
And you see both of them kind of the way that like two people discussing things at a dinner party would just like idly grab a snack off
Yes.
of a little table. You see both of them grab something out of this weird little slightly tipped basin.
Oh, they grab it.
And it looks like slightly like sheened, like just this little gelatinous thing.
What do you got?
And they're both bringing it to their face.
No.
And you see that sheen start to like
no.
disappear, and these little tadpole.
No.
And as
No.
you quickly go for it, and it's just the tadpole vanishes into both of their mouths, respectively. And as at this point, Rami and Kach, you are both now cognizant of what has just happened, that you just did that without being fully aware.
I feel like I have a frog in my throat.
At your mouths until I realize that you've swallowed them, and Drew immediately like takes 2 big steps back and like, what? Do I know that I know? Do I know what the? Do you know what you just ate?
We have a dish in my culture that is several different kinds of fish meat gelatinized together, and my grandfather drinks the coincidentally kech at the bottom. Kech, not kach. It is different. I understand that might be hard for your ears, but it is different. The kech at the bottom of the jar, and it feels like that.
What does it taste like?
It seems to be still wiggling though, so I do not know.
There was no taste. It was this medical lack of taste. It just.
That's I know that that's not good. Like
You can make. I will say with your Arcana check, you know that Kech is a githzerai, that they are traditionally illithid hunters. Their entire race is in an extended, long genocidal war against the illithid.
Over their
I will
noses.
give-
Yes. We've
I
been
will-
over
Over
their
over
noses,
their noses.
apparently.
And I will
think
give
it's more
you
the slave labor and like the general
mostly
genocidal
that
tendency.
part.
Like the noses are a physical representation, so like we can get into this.
Mostly the psionic subjugation over eons to the point that they actually physically transformed into a completely different species. But yes. Also the noses.
But the nose, like, it's part of it.
The noses
some
are
of us are still mad
symbolic.
about it. It's fine.
You can give me an Arcana check if you would like to have an understanding of what might have just happened here.
14.
14. I
just
don't think
drink
that's enough.
steed
No, they did not drink steed milk.
gonna start being like,
For the purposes, none of you know in character what just happened. You just know that something very strange just transpired. For the purposes of our chat enjoying what Unleash Doom has bought our characters, thank you for Unleashing Doom. The 2 characters that fell prey to this charisma save were briefly dominated just enough by an elder brain and have been convinced to willingly undergo seramorphosis by having a mind flayer tadpole go into their bodies.
It's a hate crime.
don't like it. We were
If you've
just
played-
talking about this.
If you've played Baldur's Gate 3, you now know what is happening.
That is a hate crime against the Githzerai people.
This is
And
just a hate crime in general.
just to add to the growing glut of complications, as you are all kind of like in hyper awareness mode of like what the fuckery is happening. Kech, the mind flayer you identified before that's like slumped into the helm of this ship, you notice its head undulate on the back of it.
Get it, stab it, kill it.
Can I stunning strike it? Can I try?
It continues to move. I do not know what has happened. Don't touch it.
Remy, you can make an attack if you would like to.
I'm
How
gonna
are you
punch it.
attacking this thing?
Did
How
I
are you
see
gonna
it
punch
move?
it?
Did I move? Did I see it move too?
You saw it move, yeah.
Okay, yes, then I'm punching it.
I
Okay.
I would like to back up and try to shoot it before Remy punches it.
No,
Sure.
no,
How
no, let me punch
Describe
it.
how you're
Don't
you
touch
you are
it.
both acting simultaneously. Kech, I will say if you back up, you will be making the attack at disadvantage because you can't actually see it. You're just taking a blind shot.
Oh, okay.
Like there's no light in here, so you're relying on that 10 feet of blind fight.
Okay, I don't
Remy,
need to back up. I just want to like not be
Okay.
within touching distance.
Okay, you're close enough that I'll give you that little extra bit of 10 feet to be able to shoot
Okay.
it. Remy, you can go in and punch it. How are you punching it and how are you shooting it? Is there any specific locale that you are targeting?
God, I mean, I'm assuming that the big brain that wiggled is the thing that we can really see out of the little helm thingy, correct? So I've got to punch
Yeah.
it in its brain.
Gonna punch it in its brain. Okay, give me that attack roll.
Alright. Good to go pop, pop.
Pop, pop.
I would say because I'm like technically a mind flayer hunter, like what's the most deadly place to be able to shoot the thing and put it down immediately?
Head definitely, but this thing doesn't look like it's wearing the usual amount of illithid armor. They usually wear like a breastplate to protect themselves. You're not seeing that this one's armored up. So, I mean, you're pretty sure it was dead, but you could take a shot like it does have like anywhere along the nervous system. So brain to spine, all that good stuff. That's all
Okay.
going to be a juicy target.
I want to shoot through whatever the concept of an eye it has.
Nice. Yeah, go for it. Make those attack rolls.
Okay, one of them is an 8, but the other one is a 19.
I have a 13 and a 22.
13 and a 22. Both hit, roll damage.
Me?
The dead body doesn't
Yes.
scooch.
The 22 and the highest of your attack rolls each hit. So go ahead and roll 1 instance of damage on this thing.
Okay.
Fantastic. Is this I can do? Why is my D8 sticky? I do not know.
That's an 8 and I am gonna stunning strike him.
Your D8 is also Ceramorphosing.
Ah!
I got 10 damage.
10 damage, okay? And what did you get, Remy?
8 damage, and you do me a constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Nice.
Something happened. Something took that damage. Something took a little bit of that damage. But I'm not making a con save because you did not actually touch the flesh of the thing that is moving.
Damn it.
The arrow sinks through the head, and you hear this little, and you punch it, and it's like punching like a speed bag that's just filled with like ground beef, and you see that there is this gash along the. Thank you, Raz, for that reaction. You see that there is this gash along the back of this illithid's head, and with violent force from the punch, squirting out like you're just deflating a balloon, you have popped the zit that is this mind flayer's head, and emerging from within is a little brain on 4 little leggies.
No.
And I am going to need everyone to roll initiative. And along with rolling initiative, let me see. We'll do evens is Kech. That is odds. So Remy, in addition to your initiative, give me an intelligence saving throw.
Damn you. Fucking
Why? Why? My dice are being mean. Not like mean, but just like they kept on rolling onto my headphone cord, so they were just all cocked.
They were just being obstructive to
They're
the
just-
process.
An issue for no reason. I don't care what I get, it's just initiative, but like goddamn. Yeah.
That's it. You said it. An intelligence saving throw?
An intelligence saving throw. I know
19.
I know it's Thursday when my dice be doing stuff.
19.
Gotta love
19.
it.
19.
19 on the
Yay.
intelligence save.
19.
What'd you get for initiative?
12.
12. Okay. Drew, what'd you get for initiative? Drew?
Haley.
12.
12. Oh, okay. Drew, I think you probably have lower con or lower dex. So you'll go after Rami.
About 3?
Ooh.
Yeah, I also have a 3, but it's a 17. What's yours?
16.
Hey, I was right. I guessed. And then what'd you get for initiative?
25.
Oh yeah.
Bruh.
Okay. I see how we're going. Let's see how
Listen,
we're doing.
the alert feed ain't none to fuck with.
The alert feed is nothing to fuck with. Let me see if there's anything on a successful save. You do succeed the save. Okay. You feel like the little brain on its little leggies. You feel this like weird presence try and get into your head, but nothing else happens. Can y'all see the little brain dude? He's on the battlefield
He's
now. You can see it.
tiny.
He's tiny. He's just a tiny little brain.
No, I can't.
Itty bitty
Yeah.
boy.
Itty
Push
bitty
it.
boy.
Itty.
I'll show you all what this guy looks like.
Lovely.
Look at this.
I
Fun
hate-
little
that's
boys.
not how
Little
brains
legs
Look
are
at
work.
this.
so chunky.
That's okay. I
Look at
apologize.
this adorable intellectual
No.
chihuahua.
No, listen.
Intellectual chihuahua.
My problem with that is that's not how sulky work. That is not how brains work. They don't like. It's not like noodles. It's not noodles. That's not okay.
Brains are noodles.
They're
hey,
not.
Hey,
they're
baby,
jelly.
this is oodles and noodles in here.
No,
this
they're
is how it
molded
works
jelly.
here.
They don't tangle.
They're jelly noodles.
This one.
No, I have an
This one's all
intellectual
tangly.
issue. I have an intellectual issue with the image that you have selected, Matthew.
I'm just using the default. I'm using
Not
what
how
I'm
brains
using what
work.
Wizards gave me.
Wizards, that's not how brains work.
They don't.
Cat,
Wizards of
you
the
are up
Coast.
first. You are up first in initiative. What would you like to do?
I'm too mad. I'm now
so
just
angry.
Like, I'm gonna shoot it because Sam, am angry about the misrepresentation of how brains look.
I'm mad
I'm
about
a
the
shoot it.
misrepresentation of brains today.
Misrepresentation of brains.
This leggy jello mold cannot be allowed to exist any longer.
The leggy. It's incorrect. Someone did not look at an anatomy book.
Hey, maybe
Okay.
maybe it's like the brains in the Body World or whatever that exhibit is. They coat it in resin and then they attach legs to them.
Mhm.
Oh, but that's still that's my problem. Is it wouldn't look like that. I don't mind the legs. The legs are fine.
This
I
is
get
nice
it.
to see. You
Those
also,
legs.
Well, you also would have nose.
You also
life.
have no. She's
Okay.
got you there.
I'm going to. Should I Hunter's Mark it? I'm gonna Hunter's Mark it. Fuck it.
Okay.
I'm gonna Hunter's Mark it and shoot it twice.
Nice.
Hell
By the way, I added more 5e specific status stuff. So now we actually have concentrating.
Hey, dope.
Look at that.
Ah! Okay. Dirty 20 and 11.
Dirty 20 will hit.
Amazing. So I get 1d8 plus 1d6 plus 3. Yeah, so 6 total.
Nice. Hey, every little bit counts.
Ooh.
The arrow embeds itself into the noodly, anatomically incorrect, and yet fantastical body of this little legged brain. Anything else you would like to do on your turn?
I am good for now, I think.
Okay.
I want to see how this shakes out.
It'll then go to their turns, and yes, I said their because I mean, probably intellect devourers are probably non-binary, but there's also 2 of them, and this one over here is going to come out of the rocks. 5, 10, 15. What's the range on this ability?
Where did he come from?
20, 25.
That is the question.
It's just gonna scuttle its little way over here, like the most horrifying Shih Tzu in the world.
I hate
And
that
I'm
I'm prepared facing forwards.
Mm.
And I'm going to have Drew make an intelligence saving throw. And then I will also have Kech make an intelligence saving throw.
Sorry, I had to mute because someone is inconsiderately walking a dog outside.
But
How
My
I have
dog
a,
does not enjoy that.
I have a +7 intelligence for the saving throw, and I got an 11.
I got a 15.
A 15. Amazing. This is the exact opposite of what I thought would happen. The 15 passes.
Okay.
Nothing happens to you as you feel this like weird, like just like noise into your brain. Let's see here. We're gonna roll this first. So Drew, you take 7 psychic damage.
Okay.
And what is your what is your intelligence score?
18.
Okay. I would have had to roll godlike. So no, you are not reduced to 0 intelligence and stunned.
Holy shit.
Ooh,
That's
but
a possibility?
That is a possibility. So I was
what
hoping you would
have,
take.
Would you have had to have rolled well? What would you
I
have
get
had
to. I would have had to roll triple sixes. I get to roll 3d6, and if the total equals or exceeds your intelligence score, then your score is reduced to 0.
Okay, perfect. I'm smart enough to keep his brain out of my brain.
Yep, you feel this battle of wits, and like the just sheer surprise of it gets you, and you feel that like psychic injunction, but you are able to shrug it off.
Nice. Fuck. Okay.
Oh Lord.
I'm gonna stomp on this stupid brain.
There's one more creature in initiative that gets to go first. 10, 15, 20. And let's see here. A 60-foot cone, you say? A 60-foot cone, you say? Drew, you turn around and you see this little brain dude on the ground. And then you look up above, and on the wall, just sort of floating there and pulling itself along the rock wall with these long purple fingers, tentacles drifting down from an orb-like head. Battered, but not dead, is another illithid
Aw.
floating near the top of the cavern. Its eyes light with eldritch fire as it sends out a mind blast towards all of you, and I need everyone to make intelligence saving throws.
Oh, thank fuck, 19.
17.
23.
You are muted.
You don't want me to have any fun. You're just making your saves and
Yeah.
resisting my damage.
Yeah!
Fuck you. Let's see here.
You just have to make them harder.
Oh my gosh, you don't take any damage on a success.
I love that.
Look
I
at
love
that.
for us.
Look at you.
What a good.
Love that for us.
And it's going to
Now
just
we know your location, mate.
now you know your location is just going to drift a little bit back closer to the ceiling, and that is the end of its turn. Let's see here. It would be Remy's turn now.
Or to have that zoom in moment of fuck, they're everywhere. Could I? How far away is the one that is on the ceiling?
From you, you would have to like back up a little bit to be able to see it, but the soonest you could see it, it would be 40 feet away from you.
Okay. And it's is it how tall is this? How tall is the ceiling? How far away?
About 25 feet.
Okay. Oh. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
You can do it.
I have 50 feet of movement, so I'm going to stand there, and then I am not there. I fucking leap and bound over to the
I
other
will
side.
take an AOO from my little brain chihuahua.
Please do.
Mwahaha. Get you with the claws. Ooh, 19 to hit.
Oh yeah, that does.
Well, all right then. I misread. They should have been clawing the whole time. I thought they could only devour intellect, but they get to do their claws too. Ooh, 9 slashing damage.
That's a lot of. That's a lot of slashing
Angry
damage.
Angry little
mad.
brain chihuahua.
No, get away! It's like biting my
Cute.
ankles.
Kick it!
Oh. Okay. Okay. Come up to the wall. I think I still have 10 feet of movement technically. But I'm going to.
You've used 40 feet of movement.
Yeah. I have 50.
Okay. So yes, you would have 10
Yeah.
feet left. Not enough to get to it within melee.
Can I? If I. Would I? Can, if, should, would, could. Use to cast spider climb on myself. To like run and jump onto it.
That would be your action to cast the spider climb though.
Yes. This is accurate.
And you would not be able to actually get to it. You would just be starting up the wall with that 10 feet of movement.
Okay. Can life is hard.
Mhm.
Life
I've
is
given
hard.
you hard choices.
D&D is also hard.
D&D is
Everything is
hard.
hard. Everything is difficult. I don't like
Everything is awful.
it.
Wait, did you say awesome? Because I said awful.
I know you said awful. I said awesome.
Amazing.
Everything is cool when you're
I-
part of a team.
No, okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cast web on it from the staff. Got the whip out the staff,
Ooh.
and I'm gonna cast web.
Okay. What is there a saving throw?
Yes, it is a saving throw. It says 15. What?
Probably Dex.
Spell save. I don't have what? Don't I? Why?
What?
Why? I don't
What?
have that. It does not
What?
tell me. Don't have that. What is your what? The, I don't. It's fine. I don't know
Does
what
it
my
not-
spellcasting base is technically.
No, but what is the type of save?
That's what it doesn't say. That's what I'm saying. I know I'm being very confusing, and I don't have words
Kit?
today.
It's very confusing. You're
That's-
doing amazing.
It says spell save DC 15. That's all
Wild.
it says. Just says spell save DC.
It's a Dex
15.
save.
Okay,
So he fails.
awesome. He's webbed.
Okay, it would technically have to do it at the start of its turn, but that's fine. He's not gonna have anything to do until the start of his turn anyway.
Webbed.
Creature is restrained as long as it remains in the webs or until it breaks free. A creature restrained by the webs can use its action to make a strength check against your spell save DC. If it succeeds, it is no longer restrained. Cool.
Okay. What
He
is-
all
what is-
webbed.
what's the mechanics for being restrained? I feel like it's not.
Disadvantage on attacks
Okay.
that he makes and advantage against him.
Okay, cool. Perfect. Gotta stop. Just stay right there. So, like, I've got him webbed! Take care of the little brain, guys.
Take care of the little brain.
Take care of the little brains.
A little brain, guys.
I can reach him late in just a minute, maybe.
I'm attempting to draw a rectangle, but it's not cooperating.
How goes?
Alrighty.
Matthew
Anyways, that
cannot
whole
draw shapes. Confirmed.
I can't. Apparently, I can't draw shapes. That area is all webby. It's all nasty. Anything else for your turn?
I think that's all I could do. I did movement, and I did action. Well, I don't think I have any bonus actions. All my bonus actions are like key point things.
Yep.
If I hit them, but I did not hit them. So
So Drew, you are going to be up,
Drew is going to.
and this little bugger would have like walked up into melee with you.
Melee with me?
Yep.
Ooh, okay. I'm a. I'm just like take a step back. It's all of my attacks are ranged. You little shit. Fine. I just gotta stab at it with my dagger. It's the only thing I've got on me.
Go for it.
Yeah.
16.
16 will hit.
Hey.
The D4. Oh yes, a whole 1 plus 4 points of damage.
4 points of damage. It
I'm
does
gonna
not
stab
look.
it again.
It doesn't look like it takes all of that. Unless that dagger is magical, the dagger just sort of like you see like it reflect off of like a little psionic shield. Haley looks viscerally mad about this turn of events.
I noticed that it doesn't do anything with one hand, and I immediately I get my gauntlet and I just charge it, like holding it directly at it, and obviously so at disadvantage.
Why disadvantage?
Because it's ranged.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Okay, you're actually using the
Yes.
gauntlets. Yes. Absolutely.
Yes, I'm going to use the gauntlets. I'm not
Yeah.
going to let it kill me this time. I mean, not kill me. I'm going to not.
I heard charge, and my brain was like, run at it, not like, not Iron Man charge. Gotcha.
Iron Man charge.
Oh.
Iron Man
I'm
charge.
there now. I'm there.
I was
I've
also
arrived.
confused.
16 to hit.
16 will hit.
Thank you. And that is going to be a D6. Ooh. 9 lightning damage.
Nice. It is not resistant to that at all. It does not like shock therapy.
Good.
As you shock that little thing.
Neither do human brains, hilariously.
Yeah, oddly enough.
Yep.
Alrighty. Anything else for your turn?
That is going to be the end of my turn. I'm looking frustrated. Stupid brain.
Stupid
Drew,
brain.
it's okay. It's okay, Drew. You got this.
Yeah, you
Kef.
can see like I'm like moving my feet to try and like stomp on it, like as try to get around
Kef,
it.
you are up.
I am up.
Not down.
Not down.
I can only really see this one guy.
You can see the little brain dude, and yeah, because there's no light sources here, so you are limited
Yeah.
to 10 feet.
Can I hear from what direction the nonsense is coming?
You could definitely hear that nonsense is occurring. Webby nonsense is occurring to the south.
Okay.
You hear the noticeable thwip of several webs.
Oh, here we go. Okay. Is this guy is dead, right?
That guy's dead. Yeah.
That guy is dead.
His brain is caved in.
Amazing.
The little intellect devourer was hiding in his corpse.
Okay, so I have moved 10 feet. I am just okay. With 30 feet of movement, where is the best place for me to get to that I can see things happening?
I will say that you don't know that. You are literally stumbling around in the dark.
Okay, I see this is a friend, yes?
Yep, you see a friendly. I will say that, like, attitude-wise, you can tell Drew is fighting something to her immediate east.
Okay. I'm gonna go right here and shoot at this guy.
Yeah. Do the shoosting.
I'm going to move my hunter's mark. As a
The
bonus
other guy
action.
is not dead. The other little brain is not dead. You can't move it until the.
Can't move it. Okay.
Can't move it until that guy's dead. Would you have liked to have shot and then started moving to see if you can kill that guy?
Correct.
Cool. So you could make your attacks against that first little brain. See if that happens.
Well, that's a 5 and a 6. So unless its AC is 12,
Well, it might be.
I have +6. So I have a
that second
11
one hits
and a
then.
12.
Yeah,
Hey.
that second one hits. They're little brains walking around on legs. They don't got armor.
9 damage.
9 damage is enough to kill it. So you kill the first
Hey.
brain. So you could move your hunter's mark, but that would be the extent of your turn.
Yes, that's fine.
Dead. Minus targeted. Plus targeted. I love watching the little status conditions. I don't know why. It scratches a weird itch in my brain.
Yeah.
Alrighty. That
Amazing.
is, I believe that is you, correct?
Yes, that is all I got.
Is intellect devourer time. I will not mess up their turns this time. We're gonna go claw, and I'll actually I'll do another evens odds. So evens is Drew. Man, they're like, well, this is very appropriate in lore. They're like, what, a githzerai? We gotta take the rest of them. We got the nose, we need the rest. And so actually I will use devour intellect first. So give me another intelligence save.
Me?
Yes.
Ah, shit. It's doing okay at these, I have a feeling. Let's see.
You got low numbers on those dice. I'll see them one day.
13.
Damn it! You make it. I'll claw you. Oh, darn it. I was hoping that these things would be like rats and just crit you randomly. But nope.
Different character.
Different character. Haha. However, another thing can definitely see you. And now that they are suspended in the air by web, they don't need to concentrate on that levitate spell. So I am going to need Kech to make a wisdom saving throw against the charmed condition. Please fail.
13.
This is incredible.
This is gonna be terrible.
This is amazing.
I don't.
You feel another mind.
Ah.
Oh, you would have advantage on this saving throw. I just noticed something. You have advantage on this.
That one's worse.
Yes. You feel another mind press in on your own. Yes, it's very sad for them. You will kill them. Devour. Destroy all of them. You are dominated, and you will now attack your allies until they are dead.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
I apologize.
Rami, as you are watching this thing, it's like in the webs, and you could see it like struggling against the web, and it just sort of calms down, looks at you, and then looks over at Kech, and you see its tentacles just.
Freaky fucking tentacles.
And you hear this like little beak clicking up, nestled into the tentacles. You see one of its tentacles stuff itself down its own throat and peek out, forming a pseudo tongue as it talks in this jilted, horrible approximation of common. You will all die here.
I hate it.
That was its turn. Rami,
That
you're
was
up.
wrong. It is you who will be dying here today, mister.
Meester.
Mrs.
Me,
I don't
sir?
know.
And I kick her, sir.
Okay. Can I? God,
I get
want
to roll to
do
see if it regains its. Nope.
want to do like fall flat on my face because that's how this works for me. All right, okay. Can I please try to like run up the wall and like grab onto it?
Do you want to grab onto it?
I want to like, cause I didn't end up. Well, I could just. No, yeah, I do want to grab onto it.
You want to grab onto it? That you could totally do that. I will
I want to
say
be able
that
to
you.
punch it. I want to be able to
Yeah.
hang onto it and punch it. That's what I want to do.
I will say that you could totally do this. You will also be contending with the web. So to like
Don't you
get
have
to
spider
it,
climb?
you're going.
I-
Oh, you do have spider climb. Or no, you
yeah,
cast web instead.
I cast web
Oh,
instead.
Sorry.
And I think are they both concentration?
I think so. Yes. They're both
Okay.
concentration.
So if you do the spider climb, you will lose the web, but you will
Right.
gain mobility. I know. While you think about that, I'm going to heat up a bottle.
Yes, heat up a bottle
Oh,
while I look
I was
at
gonna
things.
say, if you do have spider climb, does web do you negate all the effects of web because you can walk on spider webs?
I would think so, but I think web is concentration to keep the web there, right?
Yeah, yeah. But if it was a separate web.
If it was a separate web, I think it would. I think I would be able to walk on it.
That's cool as fuck.
I know.
It's cool as fuck.
So cool. Fucking god. I should have casted spider climb rather than web.
You're doing amazing.
He's stuck there.
He's stuck there now, so that's good. I didn't want him to get closer to you guys.
He is stuck in one
I
place.
appreciate
You've done
that.
something.
Now we need to put the web on his eyes.
Yes. Well,
Cover his face.
Everybody need eyes to see you.
Oh
Bad.
god, stab him through the throat. That'll fix it.
I don't like it. I'm not a fan.
By the way, just fun fact about illithids, that is canonically how they speak out loud when they don't speak telepathically. They jam a tentacle down their throat to create a pseudo-tongue so they can enunciate human
hate it.
speech.
I don't like it.
Because they don't have lips, they got beaks, baby.
No, I understand. I don't like it. I get it.
Is that physiologically correct enough for you, Sam?
No.
I'm cool. I'm gonna contend
Unless
with
they
the
have a
web.
part of their
I'm gonna
brain
run.
that is.
Gotta
Listen.
do it.
What you doing, Remy?
I'm doing the thing. I'm gonna run up the wall and I'm gonna
Gonna
laugh.
tackle him? Okay, give me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. That
It's gonna be a
is-
multi-part action.
Yes.
Get yourself stuck in the
Roll.
web.
Roll lots of I know. I'll be like, God damn it! This is not how I wanted today to go. 15.
15. What's the saving throw? It's your web. What's your saving throw on that
I
web?
think it was a DC 15.
I think it was DC 15, so you're okay there.
Yeah, so I beat it. We're good.
Nice. So you are able to like launch your hand in there to try and grapple this guy without touching the webs.
Can I reach him?
You can absolutely can you run up walls?
I don't think I have the wall running thing yet.
Oh,
I
you
think
don't have
I
the wall
would
running
have
thing
to,
yet.
like,
So
I would have to make an acrobatics.
you are so you're climbing, so you're just moving at half movement speed. The rock is rocky enough that you've got decent handholds here.
Okay.
So it's taking double your movement speed, so it's 40 feet. It's actually like 50 feet up to him because he was 25 feet up. So it's 50 feet up to him just to get there and interact.
That's my movement, so that's fine.
So actually, since you're doing that, I will say that like now that you're up there, you could just like hang on with one hand and attack. I'm just gonna say that like you're being precarious.
Being precarious. But
Unless
I
you want
can
to full
attack.
on grab this dude, but you can absolutely grab this dude, and I love it.
Would that be
Can
my
she not
action?
glue
though?
herself? Can she glue herself with her own web?
You could volunteer to like fail that save and just be stuck up there with him.
I could do that.
You would be restrained, so you'd lose the advantage of attacking him because you'd be attacking at disadvantage. You'd have advantage against him, so it'd be a straight roll.
This is complicated. Those are the most
There's a
complicated I
lot
have
of
ever
happening.
fought in D&D before. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make it this difficult.
It's okay.
Um,
If you want to go for the grapple, you can absolutely do that.
I'm gonna just punch at him because it's the fact I don't care about the grapple necessarily. I want. I just
He's
want to be able
stuck
to
in
hit
space. Yeah, you can hit him from where you are. You're just hitting him. You're just doing one punch man. You're just one arming
him.
it.
Okay. Okay. But I could still take 2 attacks with the one round.
Yeah.
Round.
Yeah, you can do 2 attacks.
Okay. So I'm gonna punch him from where I am.
And I'll
I'm
say
like-
that save means that you're punching into the web without getting stuck. You're
So-
picking your paces.
I run to climb the wall and it's very sticky and I hate it and it's awful. But then I do that weird wall climber, rock climber thing where they like are holding on with their fingertips and like their toe,
Mhm.
and I'm just leaning over to go, "Come here, you're gonna die. It's you
you
who's
find-
dying."
You find a nice little crack that you can like wedge your like knee into, so you're kind of
Mhm.
like leaning onto your own thigh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me that punch, and you have advantage. Yeah, it's not bad.
Okay.
Give me You have advantage on this punch.
Okay. First punch.
The
is
first punch.
15.
15 just barely hits.
Hey, cool. I'm gonna roll my second attack action.
Sure.
And then roll my damage at the same time. That one is an 18 plus 6.
That one also hits.
So, okay, I'm gonna roll those damages. And that's
Yeah.
13 points of damage.
13 total between the two.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
And then gonna spend a key point.
Oh.
This is why I'm the worst at action economy. This is why I have to gotta talk through
You're fine.
everything before it happens.
You're doing great.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And I'm gonna flurry of blows. Baby.
Ooh, flurry of blows.
Hell yeah.
Flurry of
Yes.
blows. These are also an advantage.
Yes.
That's a 19 plus stuff,
Yes. Hits.
and that is an 18 plus stuff.
Those both hit.
Okay, that is 16 more points of damage.
16 more points of damage. He does make all of his concentration checks, but you
That
have
bitch.
definitely busted this dude's face up,
That
which is
bitch.
saying something. I know.
And then yeah. Yeah.
Those are the noises that he's making in pain.
Yes. Make your pain noises, sir. I can't spend more than one key point like in a turn, right?
You can. Yeah.
Can
You can
I
spend all of them if you want.
Yeah. You can spend all of them.
Oh god, that's terrifying. Why? That feels illegal.
That feels illegal.
That feels illegal. Just don't know about that. Just don't know about that. I'll guess I'll
What you
flurry
gonna
of blows
do?
again then.
Oh, you can't flurry of blows
Okay.
again.
Okay, cool.
You get one
That's what I
bonus
thought.
action. Yeah.
That's what I thought. Okay.
I thought you were maybe doing a stunning strike on one of those attacks.
No. Well, now that you mention
Now that I've given
it,
you the idea. Nope, we're moving on.
now
He's already
that you
suffered enough.
mention it, why
Perhaps.
not? Fuck it. Let's go. DC 13 con save.
Well, all right then. I guess.
Monks are very complicated.
Dirty 20.
Oh,
Ah.
fuck you. Go away.
Gotcha. Go away. No.
That was all. Thank you.
Drew, it is your turn. I will say that, Kef, in your head, you hear, this one, kill this one.
Figured.
Well, I am going to continue to attack this tiny thing in front of me.
Attack the brain.
Attack the brain.
Brain.
There's too much.
Can I-
There's too much brain happening here.
There it is.
It's so.
I took like
Tax
30
per
minutes for my
action.
turn, so you can have as much medicine as you want. Take all
Yeah.
This isn't speed chess. What are you doing, Haley?
Attacks per action.
Yes.
Could I flavor an unarmed strike as a kick to get it away from me?
You
so
would
then
be.
I get a flat roll for my attack with my gauntlet?
What you could do is that's basically the shove, which can
That would
replace
take
an
my
attack.
action.
Nope, it replaces an attack. Shoves and grapples replace an attack. So if you have extra attack, you can do. It's why like one of like the
I thought
baller
it took
moves.
The whole action.
Nope. One of the baller moves you could do is you could actually like do a shove to knock someone prone with your first attack, and then you have advantage on your extra attack.
Yeah. Fuck, that's cool. All right, and then I want to do that, please. I'd like to kick it.
Yeah.
And then shoot it with the gauntlet.
Kick that little brainy soccer ball. Give me. Yes, you're just having a mood. Can you give me an athletics check, and I will oppose with an acrobatics check. Little brainy acrobatics. Oh no.
16?
I rolled a 19.
No!
It just like jumps up and like grabs onto your shin and just like smushes its brain into your armor. It's a horrible sight.
I hate it. I hate it so much. I hate this stupid thing, and now it's even closer to me.
You
So
channeling
I'm
Haley.
going to now shoot at my leg with
Yep.
my lightning gauntlet because
with disadvantage, but yes.
Yes.
I love the attempt. That was solid plan there.
7? Or 13? So 7. 13.
13 hits.
Ooh, okay.
Give me that
cool.
damage.
D6. Oh, fuck. 1. 5. 5 damage.
5 damage. Damn it, we do that every episode.
I'm struggling
Every
so
time.
hard with this
Every
bloody
single
brain.
time.
That brain it has your number.
Yeah.
It is still it's taken the damage. It is still up. This thing is resilient.
Dancing with it.
Alrighty. This is incredible. That is going to bring us around. Did you want to move at all? You can get away from this brain, just take an AOO. It's just a little scratch.
Just a scratch.
No, because I'm not good.
That's
I don't have full health. I only healed
Oh no, that's right, yeah.
10, 11 hit points in total when I did the short rest, and I was only at.
You were yo-yoing in that last fight pretty hard, yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, so I believe that brings us to Keth's turn.
Oh!
Shit.
Yeah, that's why you should have said move. Shit. Fine,
Keth,
I didn't know. Drew doesn't know.
you can move away from Drew without provoking. You would need to move in order to see Rami. So
Yes. Can I tell where about Remy is based
Yeah.
on where the voice is coming from?
yeah, the voice is guiding you close enough. Go south a couple more times. You got this. There you go. Now you can see her. Yeah.
Amazing. Okay.
So they're up on the wall. Fire away.
All right.
This is delightful.
Raz, I'm sorry.
Do you have any
Rez, I love you.
actually I think you're going for the kill. Do you have any like bonus action like ensnaring strikes or other cool shit that you can use on her? On him?
No, I have Hunter's Mark, but it's already on that brain.
You can cast it again.
I don't want to. All right. All right. Are you gonna make me do it with
I'm
a
not
second level
making-
spell slot?
I'm not making you only have one. You should have another first level spell slot.
I do, but like I. Oh no, because that's for more things. Okay. Yes. Yeah, I have enough. Okay.
You wanna
So
you're,
I'm gonna cast
you're hunting
Hunter's
Remy
Mark.
now.
I'm hunting Remy now.
Please crit.
The highest I got was a 10. I critted, but
Damn
not
it!
the direction you wanted.
Damn it!
I
Whoa.
got a 1 and a 4.
Whoa.
You jerk. Your bad dice rolling bit me in the ass.
I fucking hate
Alrighty.
illithids.
two arrows just into the ceiling. Remy, you are now vaguely
So we
aware.
Still have
Well,
no
actually,
idea that she's attacking
actually,
us. Still.
yeah, you have no idea. You have no fucking clue because they could have been shooting at the illithid for all you know.
Yeah.
Those shots were wide.
Tack, I'm gonna need you to watch where you're shooting, please.
You hear in your head, do better.
Get good, scrub.
Get good. Alrighty. Intellect Devourer's turn. The fight of the century here. I'm gonna claw you, and then I'm gonna devour your intellect. 12 to hit you, Drew.
No.
Okay, and then make an intelligence saving throw. Very unlikely that you fail these. This is a terrible matchup for this little dude.
I did fail probably because a 7 plus a 6.
7 plus 6 is 13. You pass.
13. Pass.
It's a very low DC for these little dudes.
Nailed it.
So nothing happens. This is a terrible.
Take
So
me
you
to
see one
dinner
of its
before
tentacles
you do this.
lash out at you. That's only a 12 because of the stupid restrain. Okay.